We've analyzed blood taken from Romer's men. It contains compounds identical to those extracted from the plants taken from Romer's plantation in Costa Rica. Compounds patented by a multinational corporation named Farcom. I checked with our contact in the World Health Organization. Farcom is also coordinating the WHO's efforts to track down these worldwide viral outbreaks.
Romer's not sophisticated enough to run this kind of operation. With that arsenal, he must have an enormous base of operations somewhere. Who's funding him?
I have already had Farcom investigated. The final report was inconclusive.
Whose report? Benton's? The same man who coordinated our botched raid in Costa Rica? The man who got Jenkins' entire team taken out? Where is Benton now?
I've placed him on leave. Now, what do you want to do?
Fagan is hosting a reception at his exhibition center in New York tonight. I've tapped into their security files and accessed blueprints of the entire building.
Fagan doesn't know who I am. I'll go as a guest and plant a remote wire on him. If there's a connection, I'll find it.
All right. Report back to me in 24 hours. But this is not a standard intercept and eliminate operation. If Fagan is involved with Romer, I want them both taken alive. If you do find a mole, eliminate him.
Leon, something's up. Fagan's moving. I'm going to follow him.
But Gabe, his wire is coming in clear.
I know, but I want to be there in case something is going down.
Be careful. If any of his security guards spot you outside of the reception area, Fagan will know you're here.
I won't let anyone see me.
Fagan's heading for the Stonehenge exhibit.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Syphon Filter 1 hard
They
playthrough.
have guards posted everywhere.
Here we are looking a bit like James Bond. And in a fitting way, this is one of the only, I think this might be the only like forced stealth section in the series. I don't know how, not in the series, sorry, in this game anyway. And it can be a bit trial and error. It's I think Syphon Filter 2 is a lot more sinful when it does the forced stealth, because it just feels a bit more trial and error to me. I'm having some trouble with this guard here. There we go, lovely. I have to say the blood effects are pretty good in a game for a game from 1999 anyway. So let's get this guy up here. But the whole mission isn't forced stealth, at least. But I love the setting of the museum, and as I say, I love Gabe in his tux, it's very cool. But yeah, it can be a bit... Your first time through can be a pretty painful one, because it really is a bit trial and error. It's just knowing who's going to turn up and when. I mean, the game does give you ample time to react, and the radar's pretty useful. But what's cool is we'll actually come back here in Syphon Filter 2 in a quite different context. We're also wearing a cool outfit there. But you have to activate the spawns. I think that's undoubtedly the worst bit. And there is one guard who appears really quickly. It might be here, in fact. No. So we're in ancient Egypt. But it's pretty cool, as I say, you're going through all the different historical time periods. Nice. Yeah, it's him. He always ruins the run. There we go, nice. I say I'll be pretty quiet here, but I'm very much focused. But yeah, these stealth missions are a bit hit and miss in Syphon Filter generally. Like, bloody hell. Oh, I basically done it as well. That was the end of it. Damn it. That's fine, the game will reset. I gotta do that all again, but it isn't that much. As a kid, this was so intimidating, though. I just hated doing this, because to me it was just really, like, I just didn't like a stealth at all. I found stealth quite horrifying in games, to be honest, for a long time as a kid. The only game I'd be willing to play was SOCOM, if you guys remember that, but that wasn't in, you know, completely stealth, you could get away with getting spotted. It was just an option and a lot of fun to do. And I'm being told, play Metal Gear, loads of stealth, but Metal Gear scared the shit out of me. That opening, like, section with the cavern and, you know, guards everywhere and spooky, you know, music and everything, it was like, no, I ain't playing Metal Gear. That shit's horrifying. Now I love it. Jesus, I thought you were going to see me then. But I'm not too concerned. We should be good here. The trick is to hold X like I am doing though. Keep Gabe going at a steady pace, not too quick. And don't roll too much, because I think that gives away your position a lot. Nice. But I actually had we had a manual for this game. Well, not a manual. It was like a massive instruction booklet on how to beat this game, basically. Walkthrough guide. It was a sizable book, and I remember using it extensively for this level. I think I used it very much for the whole game when I finally beat it for the first time, which was quite the feeling. A lot of fun. Nice, that was well timed. There is quite a grace period with the headshots, I must say. I think that's one thing I will give the game a lot of credit for. We need to activate this spawn. There we go. But the ancient Egypt area, this always reminds me of oh, bollocks! For fuck's sake, apologies guys, because I'm making a meal of it. Should have done that easy. Reminds me of Tomb Raider a lot. Spent a lot of that game in Egypt, of course.
Fagan's heading for the Stonehenge exhibit.
Check.
One thing that's always funny is how the music is all like proper action after what just happened. So I'm going to try and get this guy a bit earlier than usual. Yeah, you notice the music's still all actionly. It's all still in action mode, which is kind of funny. I kind of love the get-up of the enemies as well. I know it's just standard security, but it's all very Matrix, isn't it? The music's still in action mode, isn't it? It should calm down shortly. The HK5 is a fun gun. There are no melee takedowns, if you're wondering if that's an option. It's not really. But you can't really hear guards' footsteps for the most part as well. So I think that makes it a little tricky. I think this is one of the longer levels, so this will feel a bit similar to the Washington Park level, my favourite. This one not so much in terms of one of my favourites. I say I love Gabe's look though. Shit, lost him. I'm surprised I got away with that. That was a pretty poor performance, but we're through. I just went for too ambitious a shot there. I should have kept that simple. I just got a bit cocky because I keep pulling this one off. Music is not calming down. Oh my god. I timed that badly. Nice. That was more like it. Right. One enemy left, is that correct? Trying to balls it up this time. Fucking hell. I went a bit Rambo there. Okay, I think that's it. I'm sure it is. Yeah.
What are you doing here? You were never to come here.
Plans have changed.
Get out, both of you. We'll settle
As
this
of
later.
this moment, we no longer work for you. We want the location of the Syphon filter lab.
Leon, I found the agency's leak.
You are.
Benton.
Benton, that son of a...
Get out, both of you. We'll settle this later.
Shut up. He's been bugged. Quickly, get him out of here.
Gabe.
Oh no, Benton is a spy.
Romer and Aramov went after him, but Benton's still in there with you.
Oh my god, Benton's good. Yeah, no more stealth, guys. It's pure action time. Got him.
He's finished. Don't send a report to Markinson yet. I want to find out what's going on here. Where's Fagan?
Mara must have destroyed the bug. I've lost his signal.
I'll get to the security room and give you an uplink to their camera systems.
Copy. Farcom security has already cleared the guests out and locked down the building. They'll be looking for you.
I'll handle it.
So from this point on, the level's going to be a bit more Syphon filter generic. G18, very happy with that.
Farcom's using a magnetic card key system. Each gate is coded to a unique card. I'll see if I can find a master code.
Check their security rosters. I want to know which guards are holding keys and where they are.
I'll try.
So we've got the G18, very fun weapon. It absolutely shreds through armor. I think we're pretty much detected, so the... Yep, Jesus. The pistol is of not much use to me anymore. Oh, shit. And I didn't really need to charge that, but whatever. We're in. Let's get this guy quickly. Nice. Yeah, I think the blood effects are pretty cool. Also, this is pretty cool. Bang! Oh, nothing stealthy about that, Gabe. Oh my god. Oh, shit, I'm getting a little... Alright, I need his flat jacket. So the way the flat jacket health refills work with enemies is, depending on how much damage you're doing to him, will be how strong his flat jacket is. So if I can help it, I don't really want to be pumping too much, hits in their chest. Of course, I can kill enemies that way, inclined, with a flat jacket, but there'll be nothing left for me to pick up. So it's in your best interests to try and keep enemies down to just the headshots. This might be a full health refill, I think. Yeah, I didn't destroy enough of it, thankfully. But what else is cool in action? Vents. Let's get all John McClane in here. So what we got here? HK5 ammo, beautiful. Now we can be a true one-man killing machine. Ah, this is one of the cooler moments in the game. Oh my god. Jesus. Gonna see if we can get this guy with the taser. Oh yes. There he is. He's ablaze. So, oh shit, get back, Gabe. So it's all about using that first person view to best effect, and the leaning and all that jazz, like that. So am I right in thinking I want to use that? And then head down the stairs, I think. Ah, I need the code. Beautiful. There we go. Very cool moment. There's the card. Beautiful. Shit, they're charging. Oh shit, I'm getting a little bastard. Oh man, hard mode is, in those moments, hard mode is something else. Got you, you bitch. Yeah, you really can't get left in the open like that on hard mode. You get away with that, you see, on normal. Quick roll and I'd be out there, but... Nice. Jesus. Pretty damn brutal. Flat jacket on this guy, nice. Not a full health refill, but we'll take it. Oh, man. I remember this one needs the... You have to, like, roll to get into that one now, I think, off memory. Oh, I remember. We've got to get back up there, haven't we? Yeah, this is why I have to do the epic dash. So, start the slow climb back up. Nothing PS1 games love more than a bit of tedium. I don't think you go in this area when you come back in Syphon Filter 2. I think it's one of the few areas I don't have to revisit. So this is a bit Tomb Raider-esque, having to go back to hit something and then run like fuck. Here we go. Hit that. Come on, Gabe. Come on, Gabe. Ignore the enemies. Ignore the enemies. Go, 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 go. Roll. Man, that is so cool. This might be a pretty rudimentary PS1 game, but that's pretty cool. Oh, shit. Space. The final frontier. Oh, God. Nice. But yeah, the game's going to become a lot more less run and gun and more picking a good spot, getting the headshot off. Probably resembles something more like Gears of War than Max Payne as it goes on, really. Especially on hard mode. Like on this level, you can still kind of run and gun it on easy, but well, not easy, but just normal mode. Hard mode is definitely feeling a little bit more brutal, but it's all fun. Who is that? Gee, somebody's flanking me. Let's get him. Took a bigger risk that he wasn't wearing flak jacket. That would have been the end of me there. Down he goes. USA. Right. Fairly certain I can kind of actually use a little bit of stealth here. I might be wrong. Mind you, Gabe's going to kick the door open, isn't he? Yeah, not stealthy about that, Gabe. Nice. That guy was lit up. Flat jacket. There's something else in here, isn't there? Yeah, G18 ammo. There we go. Lovely. That is what we want. Look at that ammo. I think it's Syphon Filter 2. There's like a magazine you can get in there. Like kind of like the Metal Gear Solid dirty magazines. Jesus. When you get in moments like this, it's kind of like playing Time Crisis on the arcade. Just pick your moment to stand up. And that's something, guys. That is a big depression of mine. I've noticed a lot here in the UK. You ever go to like the seaside towns? Ones near me. And you know, any arcade really. I've been to one in Wales and you'd expect to see it there, but there always used to be... I need the key card. Yes. I need to go up the rocket first, I think. Yeah, but you could always rely on there being a time crisis in there, but I feel like now that's not a thing anymore, and that's really upsetting. It feels impossible to find Time Crisis. I can't tell you how gutted I am by that. Time Crisis was just the best thing ever. Oh my god! What are you doing there? You are going to get M9'd. M9 is still pretty cool. So this is one of the cooler moments, because the game doesn't really tell you what to do here, but what you will know is that that thing is buzzing like hell above us, but I can't go up there. But my attention is drawn to it, and so if I shoot it, up I go. How cool is that? But as I was saying, oh, for God's sake. Tried to reload. What a doofus. You could always rely on Time Crisis 2 being at one of these arcades, but in 2024, 25, it feels like it just isn't a thing anymore, and I'm very sad. I'd even take Time Crisis 3 that has all them stupid bugs. But Time Crisis 2, that was the real shit. I loved that game, and I never got a chance to play it with somebody else. Big life regret. I mean, it's not something I ever could have done. There's nothing I could have done about that fact. Oh, this is a very die-hard moment. The way the glass shatters, I always thought it was really cool. There's your key card. Which we need. Oh my god. Someone is more than happy to light me up. I don't know why I'm messing with this guy, really. Nice. Now, what I do want is this combat shotgun. This is a pretty beastly shotgun. I mean, just look at it, the big red. I was going to say a barrel, but of course it's not the barrel. But this thing, oh, it sounds awesome. Whoa, whoa. There you go. You got a good glimpse of the sound there when I nearly died. Let's get the G18 out. Let's Modern Warfare 2 this shit up. But in terms of the health refills, the red bar, I've got to do this level and the next one, and it will refill, and then I'm at Roma's base. The game's split into different sections. There are 20 levels, and it's not like Medal of Honor where they're split into sections so obviously, but that's how the game works, basically. It's different sections where you get refills. It's basically when Gabe leaves an area, and of course, your first time through, you're never going to know that until it comes up. I mean, it makes recording and choosing when to stop and uploading the videos pretty darn easy in comparison to something like Metal Gear, where it's just like, I feel good here, I'll stop here. Unless it was Peace Walker or MGS5, that'd be pretty easy. Ah. We should stealth this bitch. Not very stealthy when he fucking shouts through the glass, is it? Yep, they know I'm here. Yep. I might as well go guns a-blazing. Why they give me a sniper rifle? I know why I've got that, actually. Shit. Yeah, in this game, the flak jacket, I'll try and show you here. It's, yeah, 3 shotguns to get him. In Syphon Filter 2, I think the flak jacket's a lot weaker. I think a lot more guns can spread through it. In this game, you need this, the K3 G4. Really awesome gun, but that's as much ammo as you're going to get. So, you can only really use it sparingly. There's really no reason to use it at the minute. Other than probably now. But I'm finding it hard to get to said gun. But this will shred, as you can see. So you want to use this pretty sparingly if you can. But it's good to have it. It's an awesome gun. It does mean there'll be no flak jacket to pick up though, so you have to be wary of that. But anyway, let's climb up Apollo 13. Is it 13? Did 13 go to the moon? Yeah. No, it's Apollo 11, isn't it? Sorry. That went to the moon. Quotation marks. Right, so let's spin ourselves round. I think this is near the end of the level. Don't want to take damage now, even though you get a health refill. G18's pretty good with flak jacket. Because it just has such a high fire rate. But yeah, that was mission 6.
Leon, I've jacked
Pretty
in.
fun.
What have you got?
I've got him. They're in the dinosaur exhibit. You can't let her assassinate him, Gabe. Only Fagin knows where the virus is being manufactured.
And only Mara knows where Romer's base is. I'll figure something out.
But yeah, guys, that was mission 6. Really enjoy that one. Lots of fun. Gabe looks very cool in the tux. Mission 7's a pretty short one in comparison. And then we're getting to one of the real high points of the game for me, Romer's base, that whole section. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much for watching, guys. and I'll see you in 2 days' time for Syphon Filler, tomorrow for Metal Gear. Thanks for watching.